I was assassinated. I guarantee it was Tully. It had to have been Tully. No way it wasn't Tully. They will be held to pay for this.
This war is far from over.
Okay, boys. Benjen Blackwod is born along with his twin sister, Brightfyre Blackwood. They're both given dragon eggs, coral, and then Benjen gets the sunburst. And we have discovered, thanks to the efforts of my spy master and cousin, Baelon, the secret that Lord Tully has been keeping from us. We were correct. It was the fucking Tullys. It was the fucking Tullys. Suspicious circumstances, my ass. He also murdered some other dude, but that's not important. He murdered my father. I will expose him. I am going to declare war and push all my claims on his shit. Offer Frey some gold to join me. Offer Fairmarket some gold to join me as well. What about Piper? Oh, that reminds me. House Blackwood of Stonehenge has taken for themselves a sigil of a black dragon with 3 heads with 2 ravens, as a nod to his descent from my grandmother, Rhaena. Daemon's daughter. So yes. And, you know, the blacks and everything. Blackfyre doesn't exist yet, so that sigil's not taboo. I will call the Westerlands into the war as well. Thanks to my ties to the Lady of the Rock, my cousin and sister-in-law. Not just that, but also my brother's married to a Lannister as well, so getting the Lannisters to join us is a thing. Rally all the boys at Raventree, and we march to war. Tully will pay for their crimes. That does remind me, though, I actually have a Lannister as a bannerman, by the way. The descendant of these guys, weirdly enough. I'll save you, Lannister. Hold in there, buddy. Ah, I got you. Why is Tully naked? Get them. Yes! Get in there. We should make short work of Tully. I have most of the Riverlands on my side. Oh, he died. He was killed, incinerated by Werewing. Yes, my brother. My brother's dragon just beat the shit out of him. Good job, man. My father is avenged, but I will not stop until House Tully is paid for its crimes. The Black Dragon will reign over the Riverlands. I am basically the Black Dragon. I'm taking Riverrun for myself. Fuck you. I have taken all of his kids hostage. They are my cousins. Incinerated by Werewing. So I probably won't outright kill them all. But we will get justice. Get in there, boys. Turn the tide. Yeah, our dragon beats the crap out of them. They don't stand a chance. Grouping up here, boys. Stop them. They're delaying us. Come on, get over here. Take the fight to Tully's men. Brave fall. Tries to take on Werewing. Gets whacked. This is a swift victory. House Tully never stood a fucking chance, really. Now, all the dragon eggs turned to stone, though, annoyingly. Guess we don't have enough fucking dragon blood to keep them alive. Yeah, I think it's safe to say we've successfully beaten the shit out of Tully. That didn't take 2 seconds. With that, we will become the Lord Paramount of the Trident, with the backing of House Lannister. The Lord Paramount, so mark my words, not so easily. I will not give up the Trident. Yeah, he ran into exile. Tully's ran off. But Riverrun is ours. The Tullys are overthrown. We'll probably marry one of my sons to a Tully girl in order to keep the claim to the Riverlands, to placate some of the rebels that sided with them. But yeah, that's how Blackwood ends up in charge. The Tullys pushed me too far. They killed my father. And Baelon was ambitious and just. And he has a dragon. So, yeah. He has Tully blood, he has a dragon, and he has the right. So he took it, because he could. And because it was just to do so. Tully's fleeing Westeros, going down to Dorne before I can get my hands on him. A couple of them are locked up in Maidenpool, though. Actually, by me as well. But Lord Mooton has them captive. So, this girl I might marry to a Blackwood or something. I was considering marrying Benjen to a Tully girl, but I looked for Targaryens I could marry, and Daenerys is one of them. My cousin, who's got Amazonian, Herculean, and hints of Valyrian beauty. She is my cousin via my aunt, who we do not get along with, and the youngest son of Daemon Targaryen. The only living son of Daemon, actually. Aenar. And he has 3 daughters. One of which is married to a hunchback, apparently. But yeah, his youngest daughter isn't married off yet, so do we A, do the Tully thing, or do we tie ourselves further to Targaryen blood? I feel like having the Targaryen blood in the family is keeping the dragons in the family, and that is definitely something that we want to do. So, screw the Tullys. We don't even need them. We don't need them, boys. We'll host a grand wedding for these two when they get older. Might have a little rebellion popping up at some point, which is fine. But yeah, there you go. The king swears off on the marriage and is perfectly happy for it. The thing is, it's not like directly tied to the royal family or anything. They don't have a, like, the youngest daughter is her, and she's already betrothed. So, we also do have an alliance with Stark, by the way. His youngest son, Rickon, is betrothed to my daughter. But, I don't think we'll give Riverrun to anybody. I'm just going to keep it. And I've returned Old Stones to the Malisters to make them happier as well. But, I think we just continue the rule from Raventree. And the Liberty faction is being a bitch. How Strong, specifically, is leading it. I will not be threatened. Let's go back down south. Frey can deal with the Malisters. Rally the boys. Yeah, whoever goes against me will absolutely pay for this. If you're against me, you're dead to me, basically. Frey can help me with that. I won't bother the north. The Stark's too far out of the way, but the Lannisters can help me. There will be very little mercy for House Strong. Considering our long-storied hatred of them, we have another son. Sweet. Name him Samwell? We'll name our second-born son Samwell. Samuel Blackwood. After my father. Yeah, House Strong is going to be stripped of their lands and titles for this, I guarantee it. My brother needs a lordship. He is a Dragonlord. What better place to give him than Harrenhal, I say, you know. Destroy them all. Allied combatants slain. Who died? Nah, some random nobody. Okay. Take Harrenhal. Harrenhal is honestly going to take too fucking long. I'm just going to go over here and beat the crap out of this. Yeah, they're doomed. I got like 3 dragons. Because my mother has a dragon as well. Obviously, Silverwing. So we got 3 dragons currently under my control. They are screwed. How Strong have signed their death warrants. Finally, justice against the Strongs. After all they've done. The ancient grudges will be repaid in kind. Oh shit, my mother died. Oh, that's not good. That's not ideal. The war is over, we have won. As soon as I deal with the other war against them. 500 Vance men over here ruining my shit. Alright. We will now strip them of all titles. Yep, House Strong will finally be removed from the board. I will behead him myself. Well, actually, I'll send a message. Dragonfire. Midway. A House Strong member has that territory. I'm taking that off of you. Yeah, House Strong will be outed, along with everybody else, but, well, just Strong. Strong will be the message to everybody else, and Harrenhal will be given to my brother. Let that be a lesson to the rest of the Riverlands. After months of careful planning and construction, a new dragon pit has been erected in Raventree. Though not the first of its kind in Westeros, the small folk still gape in awe. Yep, we have a dragon pit in Raventree, which is quite handy. A new line of dragon riders will be born in the Blackwoods, boys. Alright, we're just dealing with a little bit of mild discontent in the plebs, but the king has invited me to be Hand of the King. And it's lagging like hell. Good lord, game, I swear to fuck. The Tullys are still alive. They're in Dorne / the Stormlands / in Essos, apparently. Mooton is being a bitch. I will not be threatened by the likes of you, Mooton. But I will lag like living hell. Unfortunately. I'm getting a new computer soon, and I can't wait to not have to deal with any of this fucking problems. I should, with my new computer, because it's about 5 grand's worth of shit, it should just be able to run Crusader Kings for the rest of eternity. So we can, in theory, do really long series that last for thousands of years without having any fucking lag problems. This game will be incapable of slowing down my supercomputer. You just wait. Just fucking wait. Just fucking wait for it. I'm gonna name it Balerion after the Black Dread. That's how fucking good it is. I mean, why the hell would you side against the guys of the dragons? Blackwood has made it abundantly clear that he would wipe out entire family lines if he has to. But there was bound to be some civil unrest. The Riverlords hate each other, so it's probably the most, like, unstable region in the entire Westeros. Oh shit, the king died. Wait, what? No. The king didn't die. He's just the... Okay, what happened to Daemon? Daemon died of the pox. So that leaves... How many descendants of Rhaenys now, pretty much? The oldest is just Aemon, some kid in King's Landing. Yeah, Rhaenyra's line is, like, over. Nobody's ever fighting for Rhaenyra's claim. Honestly, the probably strongest claimants remaining of Rhaenyra's line are through the female line and the Blackwoods. So, go back down south, beat the crap out of them. Yeah, the Riverlands just need to be smacked up a bit to learn some respect, and then they'll be fine. Alright, well, we need to go send a message to the Mootons. Despite the fact that they are my cousins. I don't think there's a term for cousin slaying, so we should be fine. Yeah, I burnt a lot of Mootons just then. I burnt Lord Mooton, I burnt his wife, I burnt his brother. Okay, lads. The wedding of young Benjen the Blackwing and the Targaryen girl are on the way. What's interesting, however, I'll show you the other houses first. The game's lagging a bit, but bear with me. So, the cadet branches. House Redwood, obviously, ruling from Fairmarket. Stonehenge is a black dragon and a black raven over a white ruin. House Blackwood of Harrenhal is a black three-headed dragon, 2 black ravens for the 2 brothers, and then the big fortress for the Harrenhal, obviously. And interestingly, I have Bloodraven, who reigns from the rebuilt old... He's the son of Daemon Dark, who is the son of my uncle, Aegon, the grandson of Prince Daemon the Rogue. So... yeah? I think the game just kind of, if there's a bastard born with Targaryen blood plus Blackwood blood, it has a chance to just create Bloodraven. Because it is Bloodraven, it's actually Bloodraven. Because he has the albino trait, he has the birthmark. He is Bloodraven. So I've made him create his own cadet branch, Blood and Fire, with a white dragon and a blood red raven. So that's a thing that's happened. But, that's about all that's interesting, to be honest. We're married a Targaryen girl, and, everything is at peace. Someone died. What the fuck? My daughter was killed. My daughter was murdered. The shit? Why? Why? Who are you betrothed to? Were you not betrothed to the Stark boy or something? Oh, I got another kid called Jamie, by the way, but, I could have sworn she was betrothed to the Stark... No, that one's betrothed to Stark. I don't know who the hell she was betrothed to. Why are you... Lannister! Why do the Lannisters constantly take their clothes off? Yeah, this kid was murdered. By some old woman, for reasons that escape my understanding. But she's been imprisoned, so... I guess you're gonna die, bitch. Fuck it. Murdered my daughter for no fucking reasons. Brilliant. He marries the Targaryen girl. They live happily ever after. She looks very much like Rhaenyra. Oh, I've made, Oh, it's Tully. What the hell are you doing here? I hurl roast swan in his smug face. Who invited Tully? God damn, put some clothes on, man. Anyway, those two marry, and all is well with the world. She has an axe. You definitely don't want to piss her off. I made them have 2 different branches, by the way, in order to keep an eye on the claimants of Rhaenyra. Oh, well, not kids, but these are the descendants of Rhaenyra. You got the Queen, the Prince Aerys of the Kingsguard. You've got Baelor, who's married to them. You got my cousin, who's married to my kid. You got Visenya, my aunt, who was Ben's kid. Daenerys is betrothed to Samwell. So the last male line descendant of Rhaenyra is Aemon Targaryen. So there's one. There's one male line descendant, basically. 2, technically, but one of them is in the Kingsguard, so that doesn't count. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty safe to say Rhaenyra's claim, and I know I've mentioned it before, but Rhaenyra's claim is a thing of the past, a distant memory. Most people remember it not fondly, since the amount of people that died and everything. It's, yeah. The old king, Aerion the good king, having healed the wounds of the dance. He's infirm, he's not long for the world. But when he dies, his son, Aegon, will take over, who is compassionate as well, so he'll be well-liked. Things are chill. Nothing much happening. Yeah, we'll see what happens, but we'll probably wrap it up. The kid is born already. And he actually got Herculean from his mother. Lucky. Didn't get any good-looking traits, but still, Herculean's fucking good. What do we name him? We have a Benjen, obviously with Baelon, Samwell, Benjicult. I'm kind of really tempted to name it Daemon. Screw it, we're gonna name it Daemon. See if anybody can... Nobody's gonna be too pissed off with me. Baelon is, screw you, I'm naming him Daemon. Can't stop me. I'm still Hand of the King, by the way. So yeah, the realm was held together by the Lord Paramount and a bloody good king, pretty much. We're doing, I mean, I'll help them, but weirdly, Dorne has fallen into the hands of House Clavagar? 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 Clavagar. I don't know. There were some fucking weirdos, weirdly. There's actually only 2 people of House Martell left alive, oddly enough. Oh well, I'll declare for my liege. I will march with the king and go into Dorne. Oh shit, the king died. Succumb to a fatal bullshit. Oh, the king is dead. Long live the king. Why is it whenever a king does anything touching Dorne, they automatically just drop dead? We're not actually doing an invasion of Dorne, by the way. We're just doing an invasion of, like, a section of Dorne. Dracarys. Yeah, no, this war should be over fairly quickly. Hey, Samwell, you've got Silverwing. Okay. That does remind me I need to get a dragon for, Benjen. We've been blessed. Silverwing laid eggs. Sweet. And I burnt Dorne. It's the first step to conquering Dorne, boys. Some Stormlander is given high lordship of it, apparently. Okay. But yeah, the first step to taking Dorne, pretty much. Which is in the hands of whoever the fucking hell those people are. She's naked. Censor it! So I have a... Oh, the Princess of Dorne is a Baratheon, by the way. This is bad. This is bad. I just looked to the bottom right and I was like, oh god, that looks bad. And then I looked at what time it is, and it's time for the Great Spring Sickness. Quickly! Shut all the fucking doors. Shut everything. Everything needs to be immediately locked the fuck down. I need a new maester that doesn't suck for this. Okay, well, there's no saving the Targaryens, potentially, but we are probably immediately going to enter seclusion as soon as I get a shadow over Raventree. Yeah. Already people are calling this affliction the Great Spring Sickness. It is happening on my own doorstep. There's nary a soul in town who hasn't been upset by this terrible disease and continues to creep towards the noble class fast. Area's already dead. Alright, seclude, enter seclusion, everyone enter seclusion. Lock the doors, isolate the capital. Embrace yourselves, it's heading here. It's reached our borders. I can't leave. He wants to host a coronation during a plague. I'll send someone else. I'm not gonna send my son either. My uncle can go on my behalf and almost certainly get infected with plague. I'm sorry, uncle. Hopefully, it won't affect my family too much, because I locked the doors and shut us all in real early. Like, we shut down all the borders. We did everything we could. My brother lost his wife to the plague. Hey, Tully died. Suck it, Tully. The spring sickness actually doing something good, boys. Oh, that reminds me, my son Benjen managed to tame Caraxes, so, yeah. That dragon's chilling. It's nice that the plague doesn't kill the dragons. That'd be sucky. Oh shit! No! How did this happen? It's a miracle! Approached me with a small knife, held my hand steady, breaking his skin. He then proceeded to press something foul against the wound. A quick glance, a substance like a daughter's stomach. Strangely enough, I can no longer feel any symptoms. I think it said I got disfigured, but I didn't. The guy just performed a fucking miracle, and I survived. Jesus Christ. I thought I was doomed. Oh, crap. My grandson, Lannister, the one married to the Lannisters. So, we didn't manage to get out of that completely unscathed. But, it could have been worse. It's still lingering, though. But, at least the Targaryens managed to get fairly free from it. Without losing too many people. At least, well, Rhaenyra's branch of the family was basically fucking wiped out, but they were already barely alive. I sent my uncle Aemon, remember, to the coronation, yeah? He got incinerated by cannibal when he was in the capital. Like, when he left, he never came back home. The Reach lost his son and his daughter. Jesus. Baratheon lost a daughter. Dorne never gets affected by it because it's too hot and the north is too cold. But, yeah. It's brutal, but we made it through. So, the newest turn of events, my son Jaime, a Lannister girl, is basically taking the role of Jaime Lannister, but it's Jaime Blackwood. The White Raven is now protecting the Targaryen king. But Jaime cannot protect him, however, from common cold, because he may die of illness pretty soon, leaving a 1-year-old girl and no, they just had a son. Prince Jaehaerys is born. Praise the gods. Oh, never mind, he's sickly. Ah, it's a roller coaster of emotions. Hopefully the boy lives. The realm needs a solid succession. Technically speaking, after the Dance of the Dragons, the Targaryens should have changed the succession laws so that women cannot inherit. I'm not making that up. Before you call me sexist, that's what happened. After the dance, the Targaryens decided that is never happening again. And then now women in Game of Thrones are, at least for the Targaryens, at the furthest end of the line of succession behind all male claimants, regardless of even if they're uncles or cousins. The women are behind all male claimants. The Dance of the Dragons was such a massive clusterfuck that the Targaryens could never financially recover from, that they were like, we can't do that ever again. Let's never do that again. Hopefully little Jaehaerys is gonna pull through. I don't know who the married Daemon off to. I don't think there are any Targaryens. Oh. Fuck! Jaime! No! Fucking cannibal! Jaime, what were you anywhere near cannibal for? Shit! I'm gonna have to kill that dragon. I'm gonna have to kill that dragon. I'm gonna have to fucking murder that dragon, dude. I'm gonna have to murder that dragon. I swear to shit, I'm gonna have to murder that dragon. I'm doing it. I'm finding that fucking dragon. I'm flying to the capital, and I'm finding that fucking dragon if it's the last thing. He just murdered my son. What the hell was he even doing in King... Why is Cannibal on King's Landing? Why was Jaime anywhere near him? I can just imagine Baelon flying to the capital, just grabbing the king by the scruff of his fucking neck and like, what happened to my son? I will avenge Jaime. If it's the last thing I do, I will avenge Jaime. This dragon, I can't find it. How did Jaime even find this fucking thing? The search for Cannibal's lair has dragged on, as yet unfruitful. While the days grow longer, my attentiveness to the task wanes. The crisp, sunny midair, I find myself wandering far from the tree line, caught to the drifting expanse. One of the shadows is moving swiftly, against the wind. The realization hits me soon. Rather than finding Cannibal, he has found me. I catch the sight of the Black Beast, diving with the cover of the cloud. An instant decide my next course of action, cave or not. It matters not. We'll do this. He will die here today! Mark my words! He licks his maw, hungry for the taste of steel and flesh. Look at me wielding the halberd. Sweat beads upon my brow, around my eyes, but I cannot risk the sudden movement to wipe it away. I blink the salty droplets away like tears. My fate rests upon the edge of a knife. I must get closer. Cannibal coils his neck, a low growl reverberates from his maw, and the scarlet of charcoal fills the air. There is no doubt he is preparing to cleanse the area with flame. There is so little chance to actually survive this. Do a barrel roll. Ah! Flames burst from his mouth, bathing the area in intense heat. Unlike anything I felt before, I attempt to barrel roll away from the torrent of flame. I'm too slow. My body itself seems to catch fire, and I let out an agonizing cry. Cannibal revels in my displeasure, shooting dragonfire beneath my feet like a game. My twisted dance to escape the heat is cruel pantomime. The searing pain overwhelms me. I failed in getting vengeance for my uncle, Daemon. And for my son. Okay, not gonna lie. I tried save scumming this to see if I could actually even hurt Cannibal. No. No, I'm just... I mean, I got lucky with... I have no idea how I did this with Daemon in my other series. Despite it all, I attempt one final push towards Cannibal to try to swing my Valyrian steel halberd into his maw, screaming my son's name, Jaime! And then I get fucking annihilated. Well, yeah. Baelon died trying to avenge his son, and then Benjen becomes Lord. I'd have to save scum the living hell out of it to maybe make it work, and nah. I'd rather just continue with the story. Generally speaking, I try not to reload at all to get outcomes, really. Baelon dies at the age of 61. Continue as Benjen. Benjen Blackwing. Yeah, well, Benjen takes over from his father, I guess. Somehow, Nevermore is recovered from the smoking ruins of his father's corpse. And life goes on. Benjen will, not try to avenge his brother, because otherwise all the Blackwoods are progressively gonna die. Cannibal is impossible to kill. I don't know how the hell Daemon Targaryen ever managed it in my other series. Honestly, I have no idea how. Fucking sheer dumb luck, or Daemon was just that much of a badass. At any rate, we'll wrap this up pretty soon. This is just originally supposed to be Bloody Ben's story, and then I guess this second part is probably the Song of Ravens and Blood, or something like that. Daemon marries a Targaryen girl that I found. Her older husband died and she didn't have any kids, so I nicked her. Just more dragon blood in the family, that's all I was looking for. She's a bit older than him, but it'll do. More and more of my kids are taking flight. I can actually do it right now. We can declare it at the wedding. The House Blackwood is officially a dragon-riding house of the realm. It's weird to me that there's never actually an event for any of that. Oh, there's a Tully girl. What are you doing here? Gets along with them. Yeah, Tully and Aegon become friends. And Aegon became my friend. Ah, cool. Hey! More good news! This wedding just keeps getting better. House Bracken is finally wiped out. Once and for all. Not a day too soon. That is the complete death of House Bracken. They are all dead. That's it. This is an excellent day. Glorious day. Glorious day indeed, people. You already got a Targaryen woman. Let's not piss them off. She's called the Great Flame. So let's definitely not piss them off. Yeah, thank you all for coming. Magnificent host. Bunch of legitimacy. Everyone's happy. The Brackens are dead. Our house is officially a dragon-riding house. I still kind of want to kill a cannibal, but I don't think I can. I just don't think I don't think it's possible. I mean, if I keep playing, we're not that far off from the Long Night. So we might wrap this up by ending it with the Long Night, like we usually do. After holding the fertile lands and waters of the Riverlands under your house for generations, House Tully is finally no longer seen as the true ruler of the Riverlands. House Blackwood is the rightful ruler of these lands in the eyes of the Lord and the small folk. From the Twins to the Crossroads, the Riverlands are ours forevermore. For generations, House Blackwood has held the Lord Paramount seat together. During this time, many have questioned the legitimacy of Blackwood rule. Some even outright stating their preference for the old rule of House Tully. No longer. Though the surviving members of House Tully may rage against the inevitable, it is clear that generations of rule by House Blackwood has made them the true rulers of the paramountcy. I have declared what all the realm already know. Scions of House Blackwood are the true rulers of the Lord Paramountcy of the Trident. May House Blackwood lead the realm to a brighter future. Lord. Good lord, one of my sons, Desmond, has buggered off, refused to marry a Tyrell girl, disinherited himself, and ran off to the Iron Islands for some fucking reason. I like that it's keeping track. His grace and his infinite wisdom has declared the third Westerosi Draconic conquest of Dorne. Third time's a charm. March down to Dorne. Yeah, all of which are refusing to rise up. Is there actually any Martells left? These guys are like half Stormlord or something? No, there's no Martells left. They're all dead. Yeah, they are all dead. House Martell is destroyed. Dornish are getting a little crap. No! Not again! Not again! Seriously? Oh, for the love of God. Ah, every time. Every time. Is it recording? I don't know. Did it fucking record that? Because the indications disappeared. Really need to stop invading Dorne. Died when his dragon was killed by a scorpion bolt, leaving the 11-year-old Daemion in charge. It'd be honestly safer just to not bring dragons to Dorne at all. That is actually a raven-themed sword, actually. And I think unkindness is the collective term for ravens, whereas crows are murder, a murder of crows. Ravens are an unkindness of ravens. Who decided that, I don't know, but that is a thing. The king's going back to Dorne to take Dorne again. Let's just pause for a second, please. Give me like 5 seconds to breathe. Yeah, a sharp and swift blade. The sword is adorned with the blackened figure of a raven's skull as its pommel, as well as a robust weirwood grip. It's further decorated by several rubies. Daemon. Daemon Blackwood. I haven't had a Daemon, so... Use the dragons. Hey, glory to us all, yes. Obliterated the living hell out of... Fucking wiped out 30,000 of them. Why are the Hightowers involving themselves? Hightowers betrayed the king. Holy shit, Hightowers betrayed the king. Typical fucking Hightowers. Well, I hope they die. Come on, use my dragon, the fuck? The Hightowers have betrayed us. I can't believe they've done this. I mean, I can believe they've done this. The Hightowers. But they slaughtered all my men. Alright, well, Dorne has fallen. It's Pentos, by the way, doing this, trying to, like, expand its shit. The same Pentos has begun rebuilding the R'hllor. Ben's not feeling too well. I'll land at Pentos and go burn it. Oh, shit. Somebody killed... Ah, fuck, I died. Died of heart failure. Fuck. Daemion should prove a decent king. Ambitious, cynical, wrathful. He's not as loved as his father, but still. He conquered Dorne, where all others failed. So, chiefly just because he didn't use his dragons. And also he got Blackwood to go in there and, like, destroy all of them. He has agreed to betroth his youngest sister to my grandson Daemon, though, as well. Well, he lives long enough, at least, for King Daemon to be crowned. Oh god, why is he ill? Why does the king look ill? Oh god, this could be bad. He's crowned and rules for like a fucking day, dude.
war is far from over.